This is how we add our snowman to our cool colored background. About 3 or 4 fingers from the bottom of your paper. You're going to make just kind of a little bit wavy line so we know where the snow is going to be. Then using a variety of circles, you're going to make your snowman. So using a large circle, we're going to slightly overlap where our snow ground is going to be. So you can see my circle is just going to dip into the snow right here, just a little bit, and carefully trace around that, making sure it's pretty close to in the middle. Then grab your medium size, and it's going to overlap just a tiny bit on this, so it's not looking like it's about to roll off. We want to kind of make it look like the snow is kind of packed together, so just slightly overlapping. And then finally, the littlest circle, same thing, making sure these are straight. And I also plan to leave a little bit of room if I wanted to add a hat. And after you have all 3 and the snow line added, you're ready for some paint. It may be most helpful to work from the top to the bottom so you don't accidentally run your fingers or your hand through anything important. So using a sponge and some paint, you don't want to glob the paint on, but you definitely need enough. So if it's really globby, you might need to kind of tap it on the edge to get a little off. You're going to take your sponge and sort of outline next to your pencil line by stamping. So we are not smearing, we are stamping. Doing our best to stay inside of those pencil lines. Keep dunking your sponge so that you don't run out of paint. And you should not be able to see the individual squares or rectangles of your sponge, so you have to keep stamping repeatedly until that disappears. And you're going to fill in all of this, including down here on the ground. It's best to stick right next to that pencil line first, so you're kind of outlining almost, and then filling it in. And notice I'm sort of turning my paper to make it easier to reach. So just like this, outlining first to keep my circles really round. And I'm going to go through the same process for these circles as well as the ground. When you've completed adding all your fluffy snow all down to the bottom of your paper and all in the belly of your snowman, then put your sponge on your tray and very carefully put your snowman on the drying rack.